2004 Pontiac Grand Am. Got a little issue with the wiper transmission assembly, they call it. Seeing this is just moving freely, this arm moving freely, so something's broken inside, so we're gonna take it apart. I'm gonna pop these caps off here. There's a cap here too. There's a screwdriver and pop it off. Then you can take the nuts off. Looks like 13 millimeter maybe. Get a wrench and I'll let you know. Start taking stuff apart and get these arms off. And then get in here. Pop these babies out of here maybe. Somewhere disconnect it where it's safe. And go from there. These are rubber tubes right here, so we can maybe pull these off here. Pull this off right here. We'll disconnect these and get this taken apart here. Yeah, they were 13 millimeter bolts, so just nuts. Taking them off here with a wrench. So right now it's pretty loose, and if you maybe hold this down, you might be able to pull this off like that. Whoop, there we go. Ooh, we got a little notch right there. Because that makes it easy to put it on, and actually I left the hoses on because it's all just pulling off here. So now we can start doing this. Pull some of these clips off right here. Pull the clips off, maybe some already off. With the pliers and pull them out.
And put it in a jam box. That's be false advertising. Here you go, buddy. Parts.
Parts is parts. And this edge right here seems to tuck underneath this rubber on the glass. Now, I honestly don't know how soft yours is going to be by the time you were watching this video, but just to let you know, it was tucked underneath here. And we got our 10 millimeter bolts here. Over there, looks like 3 10 millimeter bolts for the assembly. So let's get in here and take these bolts out. Again, 10 millimeter, lefty loosey, righty tighty. That one. This one right here. Then we'll unplug the motor right there. And I'll get this last bolt here. We'll just take those 3 bolts out and unplug the electrical connector. Use a screwdriver and push down on this piece in here, retainer, and that should push it out, push that center piece there. Just like that. You can see how it's broken. Let's check out the new piece here. Something like that. So we'll unscrew the motor here and transfer that onto there. Pop that nut off, 12 or 13 millimeter nut. T30 Torx bit for the 2 bolts. Probably get in here with the screwdrivers or something and pop this off. You can see how it's going to stack up on the new one. New pieces will just snap into place. So we're just going to try and get these pried off of the motor. Only 2 hands, but I'll let you know if anything's different. Got them popped off, and I got the 2 Torx bits started here. I'm just going to be tightening these up, get them down with my fingers, and then we'll tighten them up with a wrench, and then we can move on to snapping these things back onto the black knob there. Actually swapped over these two little babies right here. Just gonna stretch over here too as well, and I got two new items in here. Seems like it's a friction fit. It's gonna push on there when you bolt it down. So I've got these two items. I think what I'll do is install these actually on here, kind of like that, and then mount it onto there and try and make sure it sits in the right spot on the glass, and then tighten up the nut a bit and maybe test them and see how it goes. So these are two different ones, so they have one for the left and one for the right. Just match up the holes, and that's what I would plan on doing myself right now. So as I said, I kind of semi-snugged down the nuts a little bit so the wipers would stay in place. This is right now with the key off and the wipers going, and I made sure they stopped. So for sure the driver's side, I want to get good coverage over here. Make sure they don't clash. Get them going and see how they're going. They look like they're doing pretty good. So I'm gonna just go ahead and probably tighten them down where they're at. There's the park position. Looking pretty good. Check out this side. I need to replace this wiper, of course. And I might be able to go down just a little bit more on this side, actually. So I'll loosen up that nut just a little bit more and bring it down a smidge, tighten them back up, and go ahead and put the caps on. One was missing, but I'll put the caps back on, and we'll call this job done. We'll snap these things back in place, like so.